for the mill, I don't run. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Nuggets, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Wiggins is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 slot. And for the Jazz, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. Now here's Curry, pass to Kuminga. Jackson Davis with the bounce pass. And the basket is good. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for. Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
Green kicks to Curry. Takes the 3. Kessler with the rebound. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's George. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. Puts one up from 19, and no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Hendricks passes to George. Sexton against Green. George with the screen on Green. Just 2 to shoot. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Green missing. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors, number 1. In third, the Jazz.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
George with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And George drops them both. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
No, terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So it'll be Jonathan Kuminga shooting. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sexton against Wiggins. There's a screen. Shot from the top of the key. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Curry, coming off 31 points last game. Markkanen pulls it in.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you got to put down in his face.
And here's George for 3. The shot misses. Great D that time from Curry. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point lead. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And in the season series between these two last year, they got swept. I'm sure that's something they'd like to forget.
Now Markkanen after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. To the wing on the left. Outside, Markkanen. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 6. A 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Here's Wiggins. Off with the layup.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now Markkanen. Still scoreless. Outside, George. Kessler. Outside for George. From deep. Hendricks, good.
Boy, when he's not beating you with the shot, George can absolutely beat you with the pass.
Curry with it. George picks him up. Back to Curry. And easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 7 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's take a look now at Jonathan Kuminga's numbers. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
To the paint. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Sexton for 3.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass.
Green finds Curry. Now Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. In transition, here come the Jazz. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
That's showing a little bit of straight line speed. Markkanen opening up in transition. Nice.
The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Curry in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Sexton against Wiggins. Castle's screen on Wiggins. That's a 2 from Sexton. Good as the jump shot falls. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll, good decision making.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Utah's on defense, trailing by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Moody with it. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Mills with the rebound. Utah shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Patty Mills, the pull-up jumper is pure, folks.
Healed outside. They set the pick. The 3 nailed from three-point land. And the Warriors lead by 5.
The specialty of Buddy Hield is the three-point shot. You give him an opportunity to respond, and he's going to say, yes, sir.
Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. From downtown. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And so here is Golden State. It's a 5-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Warriors leading by 5. Puts one up from 19. The shot comes out. Anderson against Williams. Anderson with the block.
Great defense by Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson always in position to make the play.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Clarkson. 17 points for him last game against Memphis. Pass to Mills. Here's Podziemski. Covered by Mills. Podziemski's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Mills finds Clarkson. Now here's Collins. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Here's Podziemski. Covered by Mills. Healed with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jazz trail by 8. And here's Clarkson. Nothing on the board. Collins, a screen on Hield. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And the slam by Moody.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Sensible. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
A nice shot by Moody.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebound.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Here is Anderson after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Anderson passes to Looney, stolen by Collins. Clarkson taking his time here. Misses the wing J.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Pass to Looney. Healed outside. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Jazz trail by 10. To the inside. Collins dishes to Williams. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Moody. Here's Sensabaugh. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Warriors on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Warriors leading by 10. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Now, very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Now, here's Sexton. A 24-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Anderson outside. Curry against George. Curry with the bounce pass. And Green slams it in.
Whether he's improvising or whether he's running set plays, Steph Curry is an absolute force.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The shot by Sexton, no good. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Fires the 3. The shot by Curry, no good. Jazz trail by 12. George looking around. Pass to Kessler. The open look here for Sexton. And they recover it. A second chance effort. And Markkanen lays it up and in.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
And here is Curry. Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
George passes to Kessler. Pass to Sexton. Curry against George. 6 to shoot. Kessler's setting the pick for George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 5.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Jazz trail by 12. Outside, George. Sexton the pass to Kessler. Here's Markkanen. Outside, George. Kessler the screen. Takes the three. George, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They host the Clippers after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Curry against George. The shot by Curry, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to George. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Hendricks, good. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Assist goes to
Jazz trail by 11. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. Shoots over Podziemski. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Now Podziemski. Defended by Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. Great showing for him last season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. First one falls for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Green. And Hield subbed in for Wiggins. That one misses. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Kessler. Outside for George. Here's Hendricks. Here's Kessler. Guarded by Curry. Outside, Sexton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Hield. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Podziemski. Warriors leading by 12. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of the hips. They were messed up. I was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, DA. And that one's good. Wiggins.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Outside for Curry. Green with a screen on George. Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
Curry against George. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. On the wing, Wiggins. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Warriors leading by 10. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Wiggins. From 17 feet out, it's hauled in by George.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Markkanen passes to Kessler. Outside, George. Three-pointer. They get it back. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
The Jazz making a switch here. Collins is checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's checked in. On the free throw, no good. DB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
George against Curry. And George kicks to Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Green. Here's Jackson Davis, defended by George.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
The Warriors shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. Andrew Wiggins checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Now here's Curry. He's got 21. Doesn't go for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Clarkson against Curry. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Jackson Davis. Outside for Curry. On the wing, Green. Jacks up a three. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Collins.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
I don't think you can help but admire what Draymond Green brings to the floor on a night-by-night basis. This guy plays with a giant chip, and he wants his teammates to come with him.
Now, here's Clarkson. And finished off by Collins.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Higgins outside. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Some contact inside. Wiggins playing big and will go to the charity stripe.
They throw good, Wiggins.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Some changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Moses Moody comes in for Green. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Warriors leading by 11. Moody the pass to Melton. Wiggins surveying the floor. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Here's Clarkson. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here's Melton. He's guarded closely. Wiggins in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. And that one's good. Wiggins. Wiggins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Clarkson. The 3. Drills it from outside. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, tremendous concentration by Jordan Clarkson. This guy is not going to be deterred.
Now Kuminga over Collins. And another basket for Golden State.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Collins. Following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Here's Clarkson. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
And he gets it to go. 14 points for Andrew Wiggins.
It started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins against Clarkson. Collins a screen on Wiggins. Clarkson for 3. Clarkson missing again. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Wiggins. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Clarkson. And here's Mills for 3. That shot off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Nice try. Give it up for the participant.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, looking at the Warriors,
Hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Golden State Warriors.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And the Warriors with possession here. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Free throw good, Sexton. Greg Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And Sexton drops them both. ADB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
Kuminga sets a screen for Green. Over Hendricks. Green, no luck. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Hendricks. Sexton with it. Covered by Wiggins. Markkanen against Kuminga. And there's the bucket for Markkanen. Markkanen's got his third basket of the night.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Now here's Wiggins. 14 points for him. Here's Curry with the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Wiggins, and the Warriors miss again.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
To the paint. Here's Hendricks, headed by Green. Shot clock at 6. Sexton for 3. Unable to get that one. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Curry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Free throw good, Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Curry against George. Sexton for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Wiggins drives in. It's good. Wiggins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Jazz have gotten just one of their first four shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. You look at Kessler, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Kessler in the post. Jackson Davis defending. George against Curry. Second shot opportunity. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Markkanen.
Obviously, we've seen Lowry Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Here's George, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Curry against George. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 10 points.
Yeah, Keontae George, that's part of his arsenal, folks. This guy's such a well-rounded offensive player.
Wiggins outside. Curry a screen on Sexton. Outside Curry. Shoots from 12. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz trail by 11. Sexton on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. George against Kuminga. The shot. George with the bucket. George has got it back down to single digits for Utah.
Well, just exceptional use of the pick and roll by Keontae George. Allows some play to develop there.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He is on Colin Sexton.
And you see it right there. Wiggins excels at drawing contact, getting to the free throw line, his specialty.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. Over Wiggins. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Wiggins
Boy, you realize how fast Wiggins is moving when he pulls up on a dime like that.
Now, here's Sexton. George with the screen on Wiggins. Sexton for three, and the three ball is good. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Peyton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins passes to Green. Back to Wiggins. Green with a screen for Wiggins. Over Sexton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
The Warriors have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. So Utah ends up going with the new group. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Warriors.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Mills. Outside Williams. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Williams. Makes it off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And the three off target.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 24 from downtown. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Curry. Clarkson against Melton. Outside Curry. Pass to Peyton. Puts up a deep three. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Peyton. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Peyton following the three-pointer by Utah. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Wiggins left side. Three-pointer, Peyton. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson against Melton. Pass to Sensabaugh. Collins a screen on Peyton. Clock at 6. Back to Clarkson. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Curry, covered by Mills. Outside, Peyton shoots from 12. Again, Golden State.
You see the fear that Curry and his ability to shoot with range, it opens up other aspects, whether the drive or, in that instance, the midi.
Now here's Mills. Here's Sensabaugh. Outside Williams. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Melton with the rebound. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Green. Here's Wiggins. Green with a screen for Wiggins. Back to Green. Collins with some nice D. Utah has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, They jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Melton. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Mills. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for dance step. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Oh, that's nice. Let's go.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Jazz, number 1. Number 5, the Warriors.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Clarkson against Hield. Good on the triple. Hield's got 9.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Outside Collins. .144 left in the third. Sensabaugh, no good. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Moody, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Williams. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Podziemski with it. Hield outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Mills with it. He's defended by Podziemski. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here we go, one-on-one. Moody the pass to Anderson. There's a good screen. 3-pointer. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 16.
Well, the veteran Patty Mills understanding how to draw contact, get an opportunity at the foul line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good. Mills.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Jazz. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State.
One of the best parts about Patty Mills is his adaptability to the club's needs. You need him to come off the bench and be that leader on the second team, he can do that. You need him to be a spot starter, he can do that as well. He is about team first.
Now, here's Moody. He has 6. 3 on the clock. The 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turn. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a flatter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And Sexton drops them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Pass to Wiggins. Green with a screen on Sexton. Stolen by Kessler. Markkanen with it. Out guarded by Hield. Here's Hendricks. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with 4.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Well, Wiggins is totally capable of running up the scoreboard, just has to get his shots.
George finds Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Sexton with it. A 3-ball. The rebound by Anderson. Outside Curry. Rebound Utah. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Anderson, and Kuminga subbed in for Buddy Hield. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Curry looking around, and Wiggins throws it down.
There's no defense for that. Andrew Wiggins enjoying life above the rim.
And the Jazz with possession here. 15-point game. Pass to Sexton. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Utah.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 31 points. Sexton against Wiggins. Sexton dishes to George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Well, Keontae George, guys, a talented backcourt guy. He can create off the dribble. He can make snappy passes. Everything you want in a combo guard.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Kessler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you love to see Kessler draw the contact right there. Get that defender into a compromised position.
And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 16. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Hendricks. Launches it. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Green, no luck. Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Count the basket. Sexton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
And here's Green outside. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Jazz trail by 16. Now here's Sexton. Driving to the basket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
First free throw is good.
Well, Colin Sexton, I mean, great athleticism, unbelievable quickness, but there is an intensity that pours off this guy nightly that you have to admire.
And he makes both free throws. Warriors leading by 14. Wiggins outside. Floats it up for Kuminga. A steal. Kuminga against Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Sexton. This one for 3. Wiggins with some nice D. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Green. D right on him. Lets it go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Pass to Hendricks. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Curry. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. And he gets the bucket.
A big boost to their chemistry when Markkanen is operating the pick and roll that well. Teams need their bigs to master that set.
Kuminga the pass to Curry. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
George up top. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Sexton, covered by Wiggins. Sexton against Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Sexton penetrating.
Colin Sexton has got blinding speed, so when he puts the ball on the deck, the defense is going to be in a bind.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving it around. 13 feet away. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half. Wiggins against Sexton. Here's George. Another miss by Utah.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trail by 12. Outside, Markkanen. George passes to Sexton. Here's Markkanen. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
On the wing, Wiggins. Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. Jazz have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Wiggins watches the floor and sees a guy with a better look.
Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 15. Down low. Shots good by Green.
That's an example of the speed of Draymond Green. Leaks out in transition and makes the defense pay.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. Kessler setting the pick for George. Another miss by Utah.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good. And Utah making a change here. Collins is checked in, so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And they get it back. Wiggins outside for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Wiggins has got 18 points just in the second half.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Here's George to the left side wing. George with the screen on Green. Hendricks passes to Collins. Clock at 6. Here's Sexton with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Sexton's got 29.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry on the wing. Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, there's no doubt Stephen Curry has his favorite spots, but his jumper always is going to cause the defense problem no matter the location.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's blocked.
2 minutes.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside, Kuminga. Podziemski finds Kuminga. Outside, Green. Over Markkanen. The offensive rebound.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Inside. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Curry against George. 13 feet away. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 40 points.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, you can see John Collins forcing the level of contact that he wanted. Just gets an opportunity to go to the free throw line.
And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Stephen, even for you. Rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. Guys blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it fly.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you.